Good evening, Your Majesties. It's His Royal Highness, Prince Henry, talking to you. From a prince to the noble society. But first, I would like to declare that anything that I say here in my YouTube channel, in my videos, is according to psychology and the best experiences that I have had before. So I guarantee you that they all worked effectively. And also, I'd like to remind you that we are having a different YouTube video every Sunday, so wait for me. Let's start our video. Discover the power they don't want you to see in yourself. Have you ever felt that people keep putting you down? Especially those loser ones. You can tell that this person is not doing anything productive in his life. This person is really miserable. You can even tell this by yourself. But at the same time, that have no clue why this person is doing this. No matter what you do, someone always has something negative to say about you, to criticize you about. For now, whatever I told you, that it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your lacks. On the contrary, it's all about something powerful in you that they see and you don't. Today, we're diving deep into how to recognize this hidden strength and unlock it to live the life of your dreams on your own terms. To live your life freely without having the urge to convince them that you are a good person or that you deserve to be respected. Section 1. You have to understand why people really hate you. Let's face it. When people criticize or doubt us, it's often as more than who we are. It's only about them. They are projecting their own insecurities. And about this topic, I would like to share something with you, and something that you can focus on and figure out by yourself. Have you noticed before that the people that call you loser and have nothing to do with your life are losers and have nothing to do with their lives? If you thought about someone who has told you this before, you now are thinking effectively. You now can tell this person is living for others, trying to know who's doing what, who's traveling where. Always on social media, try to know everything about people and not by himself, by any means. Those people are living for others. Always asking about people, always stalking. Never do anything productive. And at the end of the day, those people call you that you have nothing to do. They call you loser. What a miserable people. So, in brief, those people are projecting their own insecurities. And when they see potential in you that you don't see in yourself, this is intimidating to everyone. Those people are the most envious people in this whole world. They usually share stories to tell you that they are with your friends, as you're gonna be jealous like them. But no. We're not like those people. We are driven to achieve all of our dreams, who have no time to be losers like those people. And even though those people can be successful in some fields in their life, but they are really a seeker, and those insecure people are never important to us. But really, why does this happen often? And why do people accept themselves to be negative? Because those people are really desperate. The qualities that they are criticizing in you are the qualities that they are desperately want, but haven't managed to achieve them. Many people are never even conscious about this circle, and they don't realize that they are acting out of jealousy or insecurity. Of course, they see that you are the most unique person in this world, that you are talented, that you have passion, you have things that they don't have, It's a reminder to them that they are weak. It's a reminder of something that's missing in their lives. And rather than working on themselves to grow, it's easier for them to attach you, to hate you, to make you feel nothing. Here you are an example. If you want to tell that the person is confident or not, watch how he acts when he see you confident. Confident people see you as a confident person. Insecure people see you as an arrogant person. Haters are drawn to you because you remind them of their insecurities. You remind them of the qualities that they wish to have in their lives. So the problem is never about you, it's about them. There is a quote that I really like to say. People don't throw stones at the trees without fruit. If you are being targeted, it's because they see something that without you. And unfortunately, most of the times we don't figure it out, and then it's too late. So it's my place here to telling you that it's never about you, and know your worth and your power. And we are discovering this now together. Section 2. Discovering your inner ally. I always think of Oprah Winfrey as something to look up to, so we're taking her story now. Think of Oprah Winfrey, who was once told that she wasn't suited for the kind of vision. Or Michael Jordan, who was cut from his high school basketball team. We're talking about Michael Jordan now. Did you figure out how silly this is? So, both of these icons were doubted. But they used this negativity as a fuel. If you have anger, use it as a fuel. And they became unstoppable. Partly because they believed in themselves more than in others' criticisms and opinions. Here you are, another quote that I say in my normal life. Never take criticism or opinions from people living the life that you never liked and you never wish to live their lives. When people criticize you, ask yourself, and this might be because you are challenging their comfort zone, their insecurities, that they are weak, that they are not willing to fight for themselves, to heal themselves. It's so sad that they passed through bad experiences in their lives, but it's not our place to heal them. We are not psychiatrists, as we are now all trying to heal, to get to our inner self. It's also their responsibility. Every time that you step outside the ordinary, you hold up a mirror to others, showing them what's possible, and it can make them really uncomfortable. Something that people really criticize is what they don't understand or what scares them. And the definition of this scary thing varies from a person to another. But anyways, that shouldn't stop you. It should empower you, telling you that you are a unique person. Your power lies in the very things others try to make you doubt. Here is how to get this hidden potential that makes people uncomfortable. Take a sheet of paper and answer those questions and discuss everything with yourself. Number 1. Reflect on patterns. Identify the criticisms that you usually take or the doubts of people. The doubts that people have directed at you. Ask yourself if these are rooted in unique strength or qualities. Number 2. I would like to declare that it's never embarrassing to ask a trusted friend. Get feedback from people who genuinely support you, that love you, that know you. They often see you more powerful, and they often see your strength more clearly than you do, as they see you in different ways. Number 3. Identify core talents. Start paying attention to the compliments that come naturally to you from people in safe environments. Be secure people. Be confident people. Section 3. Stop living for others and hold your power back. When you live for other people, you give them pieces of yourself. You are trying to fit into their narrative rather than writing your own story, to be the main character in your story. And unfortunately, this is where such power fails. Hold your own power. Stop relying on the approval from people who may never understand or appreciate your value. Stop seeking approval. And I would like to tell you the hard truth. Even if you got this approval, you won't be satisfied until you solve this problem in you. If you are trying to plant a plant, whenever go to places full of garbage. The only validation you need is from within, is from your soul, your heart. But really, why should a person stop living for others? Because people will always have something to say about you, about your life. People will always have something to criticize about you. I'm explaining everything in specific, in detail, because there's a quote that I always say. When we understand the lesson, we skip, heal, and start a new journey. You might make choices to please them today, but tomorrow, they'd find something else to criticize. When you live authentically for yourself, you free yourself from the cuffs of those people. You take back control. Holding your power means letting go of the need to conform. And if you're living in a toxic community, I never think that it's rational to fight them. Especially if the whole society is like this. If your whole society is toxic, save money and leave. I would like to give you a quote to understand this more. Never discuss anything with people who are never willing to listen. Never talk to an ignorant person trying to convince him of something. Here is how to hold your power back. Starting today, start small with boundaries. Practice saying no to small requests you don't want to fulfill. And also to work on yourself. Number 2, reaffirm your choices. Every morning, remind yourself why you are choosing to live for your goals, not others' opinions. I would really recommend that you do your vision board and stare at it. And ask yourself, this is the life that I want now. What should I do to have it? Should I listen to people or do what makes me money to do this life for myself? Also, number 3, own your uniqueness. Make a list of what makes you unique and refer to it daily. It's time to celebrate what others see and you don't. Think of one thing that you have held back because of others' opinions. What could happen if you started to prioritize it? Section 4. How to flourish despite of the haters. When you stop fearing rejection and criticism, you can finally express yourself freely. Those who can't handle it will drift away, and people who appreciate your authenticity will naturally be drawn to you. Your power lies in accepting yourself entirely, your flaws and your strength. Most of the people who criticize aren't taking action in their own lives. They are miserable. It's easier to judge people than to stand out and be judged. When you understand this, you start to realize their criticism is never about you, isn't worth caring. In fact, When people spend energy trying to tear you down, they are giving you their power, giving you their energy, their time, freeing you to use it, to build yourself up even stronger. Haters are just confused admirers. This is the main quote of the day. I'd like to say it again. Haters are just confused admirers. Or we can call them silent admirers. They see something in you that they wish they had. Here we go with my favorite section. Section 5. Powerful quotes to give you power. First, they don't hate you. They hate themselves because they can never be you. When you succeed or embrace yourself, it highlights what others may not have achieved. And instead of admiring this, they choose to tear you down. Use their energy as fuel, not as a barrier, not as a burden. Number 2, don't dim your light just because it's shining in someone else's eyes. When people try to make you feel small, remember it's because your light is showing them what they are not seeing in themselves. So keep shining and never care about those miserable people. Number 3, you have to understand that what you think of yourself is far more important than what others think of you. Value your own opinion over the noise of others. The confidence is built within. People that are successful have no time to waste criticizing others. If you found someone criticizing others for trying to do anything, even if he is really successful, just believe in yourself that this person is a loser. So this takes us to number 4. You'll never be criticized by someone who's doing more than you. You will only be criticized by someone doing less, someone small. This quote was said by Denzel Washington. Those who are building their own dreams have no time to waste only to criticize others. Recognize the source of criticism and keep moving forward. Number 5, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. This is really powerful. I'm saying it again. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. When you feel self-pity because of those people, it only holds you back. Let it go, and instead of focusing on what they want to achieve, holding self-pity because of those people is only holding you back. Let it go, and instead focus on what you want to achieve in your life. And the last quote of the day, your opinion of me is none of my business. This quote was said by Dr. Wayne Dyer. Letting go of the need to control how others view you frees you to be truly yourself. Their perception of you has nothing to do with you. The quotes can serve us as a reminder. At the end of this video, I would like to highlight a really important thing. Your life is yours alone. The world is full of opinions, but the only one that should matter is yours. Once you stop living for others and hold your power back, you will be unstoppable. It's time to reclaim what's rightfully yours. Good evening again, Your Majesties. It was His Royal Highness, Prince Henry, talking to you. From a prince to the Nobel Society. And I would like also to remind you back that we are having a different episode every Sunday. So wait for me. And trust me, I'm a prince.
والشارع غريب تجيها كل بنت من بيتها العتيق ويقلها انطريني وتنطر عالطريق ويروح وينساها وتدبل بالشتيق. حبيتك بالصيف حبيتك بالشتيء نطرتك بالصيف نطرتك بالشتيء وعيونك الصيف وعيون الشتيء ملقانة يا حبيبي خلف الصيف وخلف الشتاء. مرقة الغريبة عطيتني رسالة كتبها حبيبي بالدمع الحزين فتحت الرسالة حروفها ضايعين ومرقت أيام وغربتنا سنين وحروف الرسالة محيها الشتيت.